Hello and thank you for watching my videos. This is Mark and this is the meter that I was using to reset the throttle position sensor on my Magneti Marelli Harley-Davidson fuel injection system. And I've had a lot of questions from people. What voltage is that? How do you get a meter that reads that voltage? This one I got at a second-hand store, and it's Meterman brand, and the model number is 5XP. It has this strap with a little magnet on the end of it, so you can attach it to different surfaces. It's got a rubber backing to it. I've replaced the battery. I think the battery was dead when I got it, but the battery wasn't too hard to replace. And I've got the connections plugged in, the black one in the common port and the red one in the ohms and voltage and diode reader port. Okay, but the dial itself, I noticed I was set to number 2 in the video. So let's swing it over. Number 2 means it reads up to 2 volts. Okay, I can go down to 200 millivolts, and now I'm reading a negative 0.0. But so this is looking for about up to 2 volts. Setting it on 20 is looking for up to 20 volts, and you can see now it's changed to 0.00 on the display. And again, and now we're at 200 volts DC. So we're showing negative 0.0, and it goes all the way up to 1,000 volts DC. And now you see there's no decimal point at all. So the lower this number the switch goes, and on the number 2, it's looking for 2 volts DC. Here's the DC side. Over here would be AC. The voltage with the squiggly line above it, that's AC voltage. I've got the same thing over here. I've got a 2, so it'd read up to 2 volts AC. I can go down into millivolts below that. So, but what we want is DC voltage. So that's where I had it set, and you can see 1 volt would be 1.000, and looking at 250, that'd be a quarter volt. 0.500, that'd be half a volt. 0.750 would be 3/4 of a volt, and then again 1.000 would be 1 volt DC. So we're looking for a very small voltage, just over a quarter of 1 volt DC. That's why we have to have a tester, a meter, that can go down into that range that far. It's got to be able to read down to, there's a 1/10 of a volt, 100th of a volt, 1,000ths of a volt. So we're looking at 2/10, 7/100ths, and 5,000ths, 275 on the reading for the first measurement. So where do you get these? I don't know, but I know these are like what a lot of line crew use, and there might be some hardware stores that sell meters like this one. Again, it's Meterman 5XP. As long as it reads 2 volts and below, you'll have this display showing. And you could probably, I don't know, I didn't try it in the millivolt section to see what it would read, but if you went into, like this reading here is 20 volts, up to 20 volts DC, we're looking at 0.00. Now, if you were showing 0.27 right here, you might have 271 or 279, but if you're in that 1 to 9 ballpark and you've got 2 and a 7 showing after the decimal point, then you're probably in the ballpark for it to know where that throttle position sensor is located for the rest of the system. So if you've got a tester that doesn't go to triple digits below the decimal point like this one does, then maybe you could get away with guessing where the 2, 7, and then where that 5 might come in on the very end with a little experimenting. But it is very touchy to turn that throttle position sensor just a little bit, and the numbers vary, jump quite a distance. So that's the meter I'm using. It's like a lineman's meter, and it's got a lot of different gadgets on it. Some of them I don't even know what they do exactly, but I was just looking for a basic digital tester, and this one I saw in a second-hand shop, so I picked it up for cheap. Anyway, thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for asking questions. I really appreciate it, because if there's something I left out and you ask a question about it, then that tells me that we need to put some more information about it on the YouTube to help people out, help get things done, and hopefully done right. So, and if you're working on your Harley-Davidson Magneti Morelli fuel injection and you're a little bit lost on it, well, bring that video to a shop that does motorcycle work. Have them watch it. Maybe they'll understand what's going on in the video, and they can work on it for you. If there's nothing wrong with your bike, if you're not getting a check engine light, it's not acting and running poorly, then chances are it's okay and to leave it alone. Really, you should only mess around with it or loosen the screws if there is something wrong, or if you measure it and it's way out of spec. Mine wasn't too far out of spec when I first measured it, but it was enough that I thought I should go ahead and reset it back to the factory spec. So again, thanks for watching. Sorry to ramble on so long. Good luck.